Hello, everybody. Welcome to this broadcast of MyGrowth OnPoint daily update of the crypto market. I'm so sorry for being a few minutes late as it goes on a Tuesday. The software wanted to upload or update first. And luckily I started early because this update took about 15 minutes. But despite that, I'm now a few minutes late. Sorry, and thanks for waiting for me to show up. Having a look at the Bitcoin market, let's jump into the charts. You will see it's still consolidating very strongly. Yeah, at the 3,400, 3,600 mark. It tried to touch 31, didn't manage to break through that resistance at all. But you will see a while back, it just does this to make the screen a bit bigger. The same thing happened in this region where we built very strong support in the 16 to 20K region, where Bitcoin was consolidating like from 8 November up to mid-January, almost 3 months of consolidation that happened there. But it helps to form a very strong support area, and I think this is more or less what's happening here now with the 30K area. The consolidation is really helping us to build a nice and strong support area over here, so that if price does spike eventually, we will not very easily fall through this again. For now, we are definitely not out of danger. We have not conquered that resistance area by far. It has, as a matter of fact, formed a new imbalance there in the 29,000 area, and we still have the 27,000 area imbalance to clear. And as we predicted, we still have to come down to retest this weekly trend line to the downside. It's a diagonal downsloping trend line on the weekly time frame. Just to remind you what it looks like. Sorry, that's the 4 hour, not the weekly. There you can see very clearly. It's been coming for a long time, since April 21. Bitcoin has gradually going down this line, very far below it at this point, but at the moment it's pushing, broke through, and like it goes in crypto, it will come back for a retest, and in the process fill the two imbalances that was created on the way up. Just to go back to the daily quickly, what's very interesting, as you probably know, when you want to use Fibonacci tool to set up a trade for yourself. If you want to set up a long, you start the Fibonacci retracement tool and you pull it from the top to the bottom. But if you want to set up a short trade, you do it the other way around. Then you start at the bottom from the lowest low to the highest high with Fibonacci. And if we do that in this instance, because I'm anticipating rather a short scenario than a long scenario at this point, and I will show you now why I say so in a few minutes. So from the bottom to the top, there we go. And what's very interesting is now you see this imbalance that we say must be filled when we come down to retest the weekly trend line. It sits exactly in the golden pocket of Fibonacci. So it is going to happen. It's a matter of time. Maybe not this week or next week, but definitely within the next month or two, the Bitcoin price will come down to fill this imbalance, test the weekly support downsloping line, and price action will occur in this golden pocket area before it goes back to the upside again, in my opinion. This smaller imbalance here, that's maybe a trade that you can set up for yourself now that might be successful. If we go to the 4 hour chart, we can just zoom on with that quickly. So it's a bit faint, but it sits here from 27,200 to about 28,000 Rand will be your target. USDT, 28,000 USDT. Because of the imbalance created by this candle. So a good entry might be more or less just below 30k. If the price falls below 30k, you can enter. Maybe take your first take profit in this first area of imbalance, more or less 28,600, 28,400 in that area, and your second take profit when this imbalance is filled in the 27,200 area, 27,600 area. If price hits this support line, it might spike, go back up, or otherwise move further down to fill the lower imbalance. Definitely don't try to long Bitcoin right now. I will not advise that. It might not be a good idea. You can see even the stochastic RSI is coming down, the volume is coming down. You see trading volume coming down on the daily very clearly. It's like people are holding back, and the reason I think they are holding back is because of this event happening tomorrow. You will see there on 12th July. Let's just find that again quickly. There we go. CPI 2:30 South African time. 3 CPI announcements. Altogether this week we have got 6 federal members speaking, but this is the main thing that will create volatility in all trading markets, but obviously crypto and Bitcoin usually feels it the hardest. And that might be the watershed moment where Bitcoin then actually moves to the downside and fills these imbalances that we've seen created here. So yeah, don't try to trade along at the moment. Wait for a short for the downtrend to be confirmed and trade it down to 27,200 USDT approximately. I just want to remind you that we have a free trading course that's starting tonight at 7 o'clock. The details are in the description below. You can have a look there. It is unfortunately for fairly advanced traders. It's definitely not for beginners. So there is a Google Doc that you can complete to register. And if you have about at least 6 months trading experience under the belt, we will allow you to enter the course. It will start tonight at 7 o'clock South African time. If you do want to look at alts, maybe to do just a short, quick scalp or a short-term trade, what I've seen is here in ICP. It has not, most of the altcoins or the stronger ones, the higher cap coins have already had a run to the upside, but ICP did not yet make a move to the upside or a significant move. You can see it's forming higher highs on the daily time frame, higher lows and higher highs, and it's now basically turning back to the upside on the daily. Stochastic RSI pointing up, MACD crossing, and if you then go to your 4-hour, you can see there's a nice morning star, and your MACD is turning. So maybe keep an eye out for that one. You could make, I will trade it at least up to there. That's a 6% in the short term. If you leverage it, it can be about 18%, and another one is ACA, but that one, if I remember correctly, will work out better as a short. No, sorry, I remember wrong. While I was preparing, actually, this thing started running. When I first identified it, it was approximately there, and you can see the stochastic RSI over here, and the MACD turning to the upside. Volume is coming in, so maybe keep an eye on that one. It might go for a quick run right now. Okay, that's all from my side today. It's a very short Zoom, but based on the CPI figures coming out tomorrow, I will advise you to trade with care. Don't risk too much today. Just see what is the effect of the announcements tomorrow on price action. I will see you again on Thursday, 1 o'clock, for a live broadcast, and then also on Thursday 2 o'clock we will have a Zoom meeting for anybody who's interested in trading and discussing chart strategies, and we will share some free signals on that Zoom. So thanks for joining me today, and sorry for pitching a bit late again, but I see you again on Thursday. Have a great day. Cheers.